Let's go ahead and move to topic number 2. And what we have for topic number 2 is talking about Mortal Kombat, the reboot. I am so looking forward to this right here, gentlemen. I mean, my goodness gracious, this is one of my most anticipated films of 2021. And we got some news coming over from Entertainment Weekly. Look at Liu Kang and look at Kung Lao right there. First of all, thank you very much, Entertainment Weekly, for dropping these images. Hopefully we're gonna get a trailer tomorrow. But Mortal Kombat's first look inside the R-rated reboot.
R-rated booty. You made a mistake earlier and said I was reviewing tits, and then now you're talking about boobs. You might don't need to go get you some. I
don't think I said you reviewing tits, but
I said the R-rated booty. He got me thinking he writing some R. Kelly music remix.
Oh man,
isolation, something else, boy.
Gotta get the last shot. That's funny. That's funny. But anyway, let's try it again.
Just remember, you invited us.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Y'all crazy. Anyway, Mortal Kombat first look inside the R-rated reboot. Fatalities and all. Time to Fight director Simon McCoy promises blood, gore, and for the first time, fatalities. When you think of Mortal Kombat, you think of blood, buckets of it, the kind of gruesome splatter that comes from a Kali Mashati. I don't know what that is. An opponent in savage fight to the death. But blood, as Dr. Simon McQuaid's thought of it when his upcoming video game inspired movie reboot, has many meanings. Blood represents family. He tells EW, blood represents a connection. Blood represents who we are. Without getting too overcomplicated, what we did is use blood executionally, and it starts flowing right from the get-go. Y'all, these are just beautiful comments right here. And then we have a few images right here of Baihan in I forgot Scorpion's real name. Where is it? Hanzo Hasashi. There we go. Look, I mean, I don't know. It looks like he's finna die. It looks like this is right before they get their supernatural abilities. Let me blow this up a little bit more so y'all can see it. It just looks freaking badass, man. What are y'all? And the weapon that he has in his hand is called a kunai blade. And
that's his get over here weapon.
Yes, that is his get over here weapon. What are you thinking about these images so far?
Well, we did a full review of this on Friday, and I mean, we was having geek orgasms all over everybody's camera. It was so wet up in there, you thought we was in a sauna. We can't believe we saw this. We saw Jax, we saw Kano, we saw Sonya Blade. The only thing we had to add was they recently did a cartoon directed by Ed Boon. And I had said, I hope he has something to do with this, but apparently he doesn't. And a lot of people said that he's not going to have anything to do with this because he has so much love for Scorpion. However, that Scorpion's Revenge cartoon was fire. I mean, one of the best things of entertainment you could have watched last year. And when I'm hearing when we read and reviewed what you just read, B. Avery, we all got excited. The only thing we're wondering, you got to have Raiden. We haven't seen anything with Raiden. And you got to have a good script to go along with the blood and gore. And we saw that picture of Jax up there looking like Steve Harvey, and we was fine with it. The CGI on that arm looked good. We just want to know, is this script going to be good? Are we going to get a good... do you think that could be Raiden? Could that be the hat that Raiden wears or somebody else?
It kind of looks like it.
It kind of looked like it. Or it could be Shay Khan.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this real quick. Who do y'all now? I was reading this as well. This dude right here is called Cole Young. Okay, he's a completely new character. Martial arts. He was in Wu Assassins. And when I was reading this, when we first meet Cole, he's really in a bad spot. Tim says he's down on his luck. He's kind of washed up MMA fighter. He used to be a champion, who used to believe in himself, who used to have a lot of hope in his career, and all is going down the drain. It is a very interesting place for a hero to start. And I think that along the journey of Mortal Kombat, Cole discovering where he comes from, you're introduced to all these other iconic characters and elements that everybody loves so dearly. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I personally think that one of two things. He is just being introduced into this movie so that we can get to know the Mortal Kombat world through his lens, or they're just setting him up so that he can die in the very beginning or just some crazy fatality or something like that, because I don't think they're going to be doing fatalities on signature characters, you know, because we want them to last to the franchise. So what do y'all think about this dude right here so far?
Couldn't they just kill him off in the beginning, then he becomes the god we know as Raiden?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, because technically Raiden is a good, I don't want to say good guy, but technically Raiden's a good guy. And if they give this particular character that definition and meaning in the story, you could have somebody whip his ass and kill him physically the way he is now. And then because of the way his virtues are and his heart and his spirit, he goes to become Raiden, come down and proceeds over the fight and whips everybody else's ass. I can see him becoming Raiden.
That's interesting. I hadn't thought of that.
Wow, I haven't thought of that at all either.
Y'all know I'm a geek now. Y'all know that I don't let it out a lot. I keep the geek in sometimes, but on Brandon's show, I can freely let the geek out.
let it out, my brother. Let it out. And I saw that y'all did cover this on Friday, and I was like, man, I should have been there. But I purposely did not watch that particular show yet, and I will, because I wanted to get y'all's reaction and just kind of be surprised. And so I'm very, very glad that y'all are as excited about this as I am. But
oh my god,
I think they might introduce someone new, because writers, as we know, are arrogant. You have to be a little, you have to have a little arrogance as a writer. And I know that a lot of writers come in and they want to adapt screenplays and video games and other stuff, and they want to introduce their own little bit to it. They feel like I have to add a little bit of me into this. And so I think that adding this character is somebody just adding their bit into it. And I'm okay with that.
But Larry B. Avery, all the years of Mortal Kombat, they've added so many characters. We've got Barranca, we've got Reptile. I mean, there's so many characters. You're going to add somebody new to this is a reboot. So they're trying to do the original storyline of the game from 1992 that used to be sitting next to the NBA Jam arcade. Both of those used to take all my lunch money in quarters. So I just don't see them throwing in another new person when you already had a great original roster. And if this is supposed to be a reboot, unless he's going to just be a human, which he could be. This guy could just be a human good fighter that gets thrown into the combat. I don't see why they would introduce another character with ungodly powers, unless it's Raiden.
Well, just real quick, guys, I want to go ahead and introduce another guest joining us in the show tonight. Good brother of mine, a good friend of mine, excuse me. Actually found this channel from Game of Thrones, which we was talking about before. He made me laugh my ass off talking about how evil Godfrey was. When he made me laugh, I just had to subscribe to his channel immediately. He does movie reviews. He does movie reviews. He does trailer reactions. He sometimes talks about entertainment news, and you can also call him like the king of anime, because he does a ton of anime on this channel. Well, and also, ladies, he's from Louisiana, and I believe he's single. And if so, like, if you want a man to cook for you, follow him on Instagram, because he also be throwing down in the kitchen. Let me go ahead and introduce y'all to the show real quick, and that is Mr. OneTakeBigDog. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing?
What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody?
Yeah. What's good, man? What's good? How are you, sir? How are you?
That was a great introduction. I'm great. That was a great introduction. I'm watching the game. That's why I'm a little late. I apologize. You know,
it's all good.
Well, who winning? Who winning?
13-14 at halftime.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
I want a New Orleans blowout. That's what I want to see.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. So yeah, this is OneTakeBigDog, real cool dude right here. If you're feeling what he's saying tonight, which I'm sure you will, there's a link to his channel down in the description box. And again, you can just head over to my channel tab and subscribe to his channel. Real good dude. And just to catch you up to speed, I'm sure you was watching, man. We're just talking about this Mortal Kombat right here, man. With these images that they released, we got Liu Kang and Kung Lao right there. Scorpion and Sub-Zero. We got this new cat right here called Cole. This right here gets me most excited with Sub-Zero. I know y'all. I mean, they actually showed a brief 3 or 4 seconds, segment in the trailer of him making the sword. I was just like, oh snap! Man, like I'm gonna lose my SHIT when I see that trailer, not the movie, but the trailer. We got Macabre Brooks right here as Jax, and like you were saying, Lamont, that arm, it looks good, man.
It looks good.
I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it. We got Sonya Blade. And last but not least, well, not last but not least, we got Kano, something we haven't talked about. And again, we got not Sub-Zero, but Liu Kang and Kung Lao. OneTakeBigDog, out of all these images, which one are you feeling the most? And I want to hear you gush out about a Mortal Kombat reboot.
Oh man, I guess I gotta go Kung Lao and Liu Kang, because
Kung Lao and Liu Kang.
Other than like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, which are my favorite to fight with in the game, I think we never really got to see these two together. I don't even remember if Kung was in the first two, and the fact that like
oh man, got that Wi-Fi connection, but that's all right.
He was trying to shut him off. He was about to give up some spoilers. They were like, we got to cut his internet.
That's all good. But Larry, is there anything out of all of these that has you real excited over?
I was looking at Kano, like I think he might need to get some Neosporin for his face, man. That shot there. Dude look like he might be getting ready to get an infection. He might need to get some Neosporin.
Hey man, he going with that Terminator look. I mean, I can get with that Terminator look.
Already now, I got the whole. I don't know how familiar y'all are with the entire cast. I don't know. I mean, I know Hiroku Sanada. I know Joey Taslim. He was in the Raid franchise. We know Makai Brooks, but I don't know who Jessica McNamee is. Ludi Lin, he was the Power Ranger guy. Yeah. I never heard of Josh Lawson. Shang Tsung is gonna be in here. I forgot Melina, Cabal. And we don't even have images for these guys. We don't even have any stills for these guys. I mean, who is Natira? Who is that? Do y'all know who this is?
Nah,
man. I've been playing all the games.
Yeah. I mean, it's going down though.
I might have to hop on a play tonight.
Oh, really?
Hey, don't you do it. I just told you, anybody who think they still good on Mortal Kombat versus DC, don't you get up there and get your ass whipped by me in the Flash. Don't do it.
I need to go ahead and get on it too. I haven't been gaming in a minute, but I need to get back.
But I still remember all my moves and fatalities.
Already.
That game was fair. That game was not fair, man. I don't like the controls. I'd rather just rent Mortal Kombat.
So apparently you ran into them dudes that was cheating with the Flash and Superman like I was doing. That's what you ran into. Because on that game, Superman would uppercut you, hit you with the I-beam, then fly on the other side of you, hit you down. You wouldn't even get a hit in.
Nothing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It was real. It was real.
Okay.
Cheating.